straight ahead, bragging rights on the line in the 46th meeting of the AFC and the NFC in the 2019 NFL Pro Bowl game. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, and Charles, it's the Pro Bowl. You never really know what to expect, so I guess I'll ask you, what do you expect?
Well, in recent years, it has turned into an absolute offensive explosion, hasn't it? Games in the 50s are not out of line. What you're hoping is that some of these great defenders have a chance to adjust and react and maybe narrow that down a little bit. But I will say, this game is tilted heavily towards the offense's advantage.
All set to go now from Orlando. The 2019 NFL Pro Bowl is underway. It's a very short kick taken by an up man. And he'll return this one all the way onto the other side of the field. Now Mahomes on the bootleg, rolling to his right. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. And that one falls incomplete. Looked like he might have had position there, but he couldn't hold on to it at second down.
But one thing's for sure, when you get a big receiver and you trust him downfield, you got to give him opportunities to go up and get that 50-50 ball.
And he is a darn good big receiver. Unfortunately, that time didn't work out. Nice job defensively. Looking sideline, incomplete.
But when you're going up against a talented receiver like that, you just know that they're going to bring more people to him, right? They're going to double cover him every chance they get.
And I think that is what we're going to see all game long. An early taste of that double, maybe even sometimes triple coverage we might see.
Yeah, I think what they're counting on, his talent to sometimes beat that double coverage.
Here's a carry for James Conner of the Steelers. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that's going to bring up a fourth down. And it's complete to Kelsey. Touchdown! Travis Kelsey, 51 yards. And the AFC has taken the early lead. So the AFC, they won the Pro Bowl the last couple of seasons and off to another good start here.
Yeah, how about that? The first touchdown of this game, how many more do we expect to see?
Hopefully a lot. I want offense in this ball game.
I don't think there's any question about it. Rarely do you get defensive struggles in the Pro Bowl.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. An incredibly short kick fielded way up there. And he'll return this one all the way onto the other side of the field.
Ready! Yellow lady, yellow lady!
Breeze now on first down. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. C.J. Mosley, the linebacker, making sure his presence is felt. Breeze going to throw. He's going to fire one deep into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jamal Adams. And his guys will take over at the 30-yard line.
Well, they didn't exactly show patience there, did they? Just down a score, they come out firing right away and compound things by throwing an interception. They put their defense in a really tough spot.
They go play action here on first down. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Jared Cook, the tight end, was the target. And that'll bring up second down. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Here's Mahomes to throw. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. So a nice job to break the one tackle, but not much daylight after that as he's brought down. Now the NFC going to use a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. They had the catch on second down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at third down here. Now here's Mahomes. Steps away to his left. And going deep for Hill. Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Thrown back across his body. Picked off by Kyle Fuller. A throw he probably shouldn't have made, rolling left and then throwing back across the field.
And when you do that and you're rolling towards the sideline, you've cut down your field in a big way, significantly. And the guys who play in the second and the third level, those linebackers and DBs, they know that. And they know they don't have nearly as much space to cover. And they're hoping you try and throw it back towards the middle.
Now Breeze lost the football.
Ready. 95-56. 55.
Play action. Breeze. Being chased out left. Looking for Jones, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Xavier Howard. And he is not quite going to make it all the way in. They'll mark him down right about the 1-yard line. And that pick just sets him up beautifully right down near the goal line.
I remember being in a defensive meeting back when I was in college, and our defense coordinator says, we're going to call this be who you are defense. D linemen, you play the run. Linebackers, be aware of anything. And secondary, you play the pass. That way, you're all set, ready for whatever they put out there.
Suddenly, it's first and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here. Now Mahomes dancing to his left. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. They'll run it here with the Chargers' Melvin Gordon. Able to get a couple here, but won't get across the plane as they stop him right around the 1. They'll try and punch it in. Gordon, and he is into the end zone for an AFC touchdown. Taking it in from a yard out. And the AFC is able to widen their advantage. Myers connects on the PAT. So they only needed 3 plays on that drive. And it's capped off by a touchdown run coming from Melvin Gordon. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Short kick. One of the up middle take it now. And they're going to have really good starting field position here as that's taken up close to the 40. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 38. So after the INT, it's Breeze. And complete to Zach Ertz. That throw good for 4. It's second down. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. Escaping the pressure right. Now on the run, he'll throw it back deep over the middle. And this one is incomplete.
I know exactly why he tried to throw the ball to Julio Jones there. He's never considered covered. He's either too fast or too strong. You always try and get it to him.
Especially on those deep passes. To throw is Breeze. That's complete to the receiver, Thielen. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
Face mask. Defense.
So they'll take the yardage and tack on 15 more for the face mask.
Talk about a play that absolutely costs you in the end. Just trying to do your job, right? Trying to get him on the ground. Next thing you know, they'll march off another 15 against your squad.
On play action. Now Breeze. Buying time to his left. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. The number 1 pick, Myles Garrett, coming in to drop him.
He can't hang. He's not going to get me.
On play action, it's Breeze. They'll roll him out right. And here's another interception, the 3rd of this first quarter. picked up by Xavier Howard. And they have the football and will take over at the 24-yard line. Mahomes in the AFC now with a 1st and 10 at their own 24. Looking to throw is Mahomes. Forced out to his left. And this is caught. First catch for Keenan Allen. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. It's the AFC in possession of the football to start quarter number 2. They're looking at a 2nd and short yardage to start things out. To throw, it's Mahomes. And he's got his man in stride, complete. No gain on that one, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down. On 3rd down. It's Connor, and he's going to have the first down yardage to the 35. Only 3 there on the pickup, but that's enough to move the chains.
Just about every coach we talk to says the crowd shouldn't affect us. That shouldn't be an issue. And in the next breath, they talk about taking the crowd and taking them out of the game by picking up first downs and keeping them at bay. I think we just saw an example of that there, didn't we?
Important to do, especially early in the game like they have. Now a play fake here on first down. Sliding out of the pocket. And it's hauled in by Jared Cook. And they do finally get him, but he takes it to the 25. A big play there for the AFC. 40 yards. Connor. And he coughed it up.
Wow. That ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base and scoring.
And the challenge pays dividends. The ref overturns the play.
Everyone gets a bonus on this one, Brandon. The coach upstairs who signaled down and said challenge it, and the head coach for pulling the red flag.
And down inside the 15 he goes. Give him 11 yards that time and a new set of downs.
Partner, as a quarterback, sometimes you just got to know when the clock has gone off in your head, it's time to go. Tuck it and get all you can.
Operating from the red zone now, Mahomes. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be 2nd down.
This defense could use some more of these types of plays. How about him reading it, driving on the football, and he's right there for the pass breakup.
On 2nd down now, it's Connor. He's going to get 4 out of this as he's down to the 10-yard line.
Well, if you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
7th play of the drive upcoming here on 3rd and 6. They fake the give. Now Mahomes. He'll buy some time right. He can run for it, and he will. So no sack. He gets back to the line of scrimmage, but it'll still bring up a 4th down.
And while he did a good job of sliding around in the pocket, there was nowhere to go with the football, so he had to take off and try and run. He just got back to the line of scrimmage, no gain. Well, no surprise there. Extremely reliable during the regular season. Bailed his team out time and again. Knocks another one through, this time in the Pro Bowl.
And it is gobbled up by the NFC. A 2nd quarter onside kick there that failed. Is that something that maybe they had dialed up before this game started?
It feels like it, doesn't it? That they thought they had the right situation, you know, and the right approach in going after it. Also may signal that they feel like they have the superior team, that they can try these sorts of things and it won't come back and hurt them later.
I know he wants to get his team back in the game, but a 50-50 ball right there that maybe was a little questionable.
Yeah, he's pretty lucky to get that one back. I think that sometimes these quarterbacks play with a lot of confidence that borders on arrogance, and that can put your team in some dutch.
Yeah, especially maybe want to look at some safer routes after the interception he had that ended their last drive. Breeze to Adam Thielen for an NFC first down.
I know we just saw a nice throw and catch, but how about the big guys up front buying that time? Yeah, that's exactly what they did. They created time and allowed the space to happen, and it turned into a really nice play.
And nearly picked it off. He had a chance to come down with that in the end zone, but it'll wind up just being incomplete. There's Breeze. Flushed out right. That's complete. He's got Barkley out of the backfield. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 18 yards there, down to the 18 and a first down. And now whistles and a flag, and I think we got a jump here.
First and 10 at the 18-yard line.
And he got a little aggressive too early.
And he did, wanting that quick takeoff as the ball was snapped, but I think sometimes those big guys on offense, they're pretty cagey too, right? They make those little sudden moves or those little subtle moves that get you to jump.
And that one will fall incomplete. Clock here now just under 30 seconds to go in this first half. So they'll come up after the incompletion for second down. Now Breeze. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Jamal Adams. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. Well, Charles, he's thrown 5 picks in a game before, and right now, after that one, he's standing on number 4.
And right now, your defensive coordinator is asking the offensive coordinator, can you do anything to slow this down? Because my guys have to keep running back out on the field. So play calling may come into it a little bit, maybe run the ball a little bit more. A lot of it depends on the scoreboard.
That's caught inside the 20. Touchdown! Tyreek Hill in the final seconds of the first half. Excitement? Well, we got that in abundance as this Pro Bowl is underway from Orlando, Florida. So a very short kick here. This will be taken by one of the up men. And he's going to wind up bringing this one inside the 45-yard line. On first down, Mahomes. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. And that is caught for an AFC touchdown. Tyreek Hill, 43 yards. And the AFC has taken the early lead. So the AFC, remember, of course, they won the last couple years here in Orlando and off to a good start in this one.
Yeah, how about that? The first touchdown of this game. How many more do we expect to see?
Hopefully a lot. I want offense in this ball game.
I don't think there's any question about it. Rarely do you get defensive struggles in the Pro Bowl.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Very short kick. This will be taken by one of the up men. And all the way in for the touchdown. Kyle Juszczyk. 71 yards. And the NFC just an extra point away from tying up this game. That's a great response. You give up the first score of the game, but you go right down yourselves and get the equalizer.
I just had a flashback there. I remember playing in a game like that in college where one of my teammates had said in the media that week, the opposite team would be lucky to cross our goal line. They crossed it in the first minute of the game. On our first offensive play, we scored to answer back. Something similar to what we just saw there.
Very similar to what we just saw. Short kick. One of the up men will take it now. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. Back out is the AFC offense. Well, we can continue to talk Pro Bowl as we go along, but let's talk a little Super Bowl. Super Bowl 53, 1 week from today over in Atlanta, New England taking on the Rams. Time for your Super Bowl prediction, CD. What do you think?
Well, everyone thinks defense when they think the New England Patriots, but in the time that they've had their head coach and their quarterback, Tom Brady, guess what? They're the #1 offensive team in the NFL. And you know the Rams are high flyers as well. So that tells me that this Super Bowl, low scoring. It's going to be a total anomaly. I'm thinking somewhere in the neighborhood of 13-10 final score, going totally opposite what it should be.
Wow, I'm going to completely disagree. I see high scoring, maybe 51-44, something like that. The two punters, Johnny Hecker and Ryan Allen, don't even show up to this one.
Johnny Hecker might throw a touchdown.
And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. That's sacked by Khalil Mack. Going to need better protection here. 3rd and long following the sack from Mahomes and company. Flush to his right. And now he'll let this one go deep. Back over the middle. And that is incomplete.
And 3rd down is a key down in any game you play. And 3rd down defense, something we've got to watch in this one. Got to be effective on the passing downs. That's a pretty good first step right there.
Personal foul. Face mask. Defense.
Officials so cognizant of that call nowadays, but that one looked pretty easy.
Yeah, you're right. They took out of their hands having to wonder whether it's a 5-yard or a 15-yard, inadvertent or not. Now, it's a lot easier. You see it, you call it.
Throwing on 1st down is Breeze. Eluding the pressure right. He's got it at the 15. That goes for a gain of 31.
Sometimes it's designed, and sometimes you just have to know when to leave the pocket and move and make something happen. And on that play, he was able to get on the run and was still accurate throwing the football.
And a strange one here, a little befuddled. They're sending out the field goal unit now. And Rosas puts this one through. And they take the lead here now at 10-7. Well, not content with a first quarter lead, I guess. They're going to go onside kick. So the drive stalls out inside the 15-yard line, but they do get 3.
And I've talked with enough players nowadays that when they have these types of kicks, that no one says to their guy, hey, that's just like making an extra point, piece of cake. Because the extra point is not a piece of cake anymore. But kicking a field goal from that distance, just give him confidence and let him knock it through.
Mahomes now on 1st down. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete. The all-pro linebacker Luke Kuechly right there on the coverage, stride for stride.
There are a good number of coaches at any time they call an in route are really worried about the play because there's so much traffic ordinarily that the ball has to get through to get to the receiver. And on that play, it was batted down.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Mahomes now to throw. Out to his left. Now he'll pull it down. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble. Now a first carry for Melvin Gordon. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down. Now Mahomes throwing on 2nd down. Escape. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. Aaron Donald with a sack. Going to need better protection here. 3rd and long following the sack from Mahomes and company. Flushed out right. It's Kelsey on the ground. It's a 15-yard pickup, but it'll lead to a 4th down. Mahomes and the offense staying out there. They'll go for it on 4th. Throwing now is Mahomes. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sack back at the 38. The tank, DeMarcus Lawrence with a sack. Oh, offensive nightmare there. You go for it on 4th, and the play doesn't even really get to develop a sack.
And it's so unfortunate, too, because you think you've got something good called, but if your offensive line can't hold up, that's often the result. They find a way back to the quarterback. What I loved about meeting with these coaches before the game was we didn't even have to ask any questions. They told us that they were going to be aggressive and push the ball downfield. They weren't successful on that play, but look for them to try it again later.
And he'll get nothing out of that one. They'll get nothing out of that one, and it's going to lead to a third down. Breeze now to throw. Caught by the tight end, Ertz. Fighting through, and he's got space. The 20. And touchdown. Zach Ertz, 62 yards. And the NFC able to widen their advantage. That's what we want right there, CD. It's a Pro Bowl. Give us some of these long touchdowns.
We want plays.
Oh, and it's a fake. They'll try and throw for it. This will be caught just inside the 10. And he will get into the end zone to extend the lead by 2 more. And that's something you almost never see nowadays. When you fake it, you're at the 15-yard line on a PAT as opposed to just going for it from the 2.
I'm sorry. I know they got it, and congratulations to them, but it's just not a good play. I mean, the risk-reward is really off the charts. Not in your favor. Run your offense out there. Put it on the 2-yard line if you want to go for 2. But I'll be darned. They ended up getting that one, didn't they?
And that's going to be knocked away and incomplete. And with it, time has expired on the first quarter. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Garden. It's the AFC in possession of the football to start quarter number 2. They've got it 2nd and 10 to start things out. Mahomes going to throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Going to need better protection here. 3rd and long following the sack from Mahomes and company. He'll look to throw. Steps away to his left. And he's got his man. That's Landry. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. A good pickup there, 26 yards. Now Gordon on 1st down. Kyle Fuller, the one to make the tackle.
And there's a run to be happy with. Good, solid yardage. You'll take that any time you hand the ball to a back.
On 2nd down, here's Mahomes. Flush to his right. And this is incomplete.
Oh, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
Here's Mahomes to throw. Being chased out left. He may try and run for this. Only able to get back a yard for his efforts, and that leads us to 4th down. Mahomes going to go on 4th down. Looking for Kelsey on the deep ball. And that is going to be incomplete. The AFC went for it, and it doesn't work out. And as a result, possession switches hands. So they've gone for it twice now on 4th down in this game, and both times unsuccessful.
I wish we could hear the headsets now between the head coach and the offensive coordinator. Now that they're 0 for 2, if they get into a 3rd situation, head coach might say, hey, you got anything for this one? Might get radio silence back.
And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a 1st down. They fake the give. Here's Breeze. Eluding the pressure right. He gets it to Thomas. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. And the play goes for 19 yards. Gives him a new set of downs. Dancing to his left. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Jadeveon Clowney showing the explosiveness on the sack. 2 minutes to go here in the first half. Back to more NFL action on EA Sports after this.
Ready. Yellow waiting. Yellow waiting. Kill.
Now Breeze throwing on 2nd down. Looking for Jones, and it's intercepted. Derwin James with a pick.
Oh, timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
Now Mahomes escaping the pressure right. And this will be incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Now here's Mahomes. Oh, he'll want that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. 3rd down. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Now they run from the gun with Gordon. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1.
Another example right there how this defense really is winning the entire game at the point of attack.
Yeah, right there at the line of scrimmage because they are dominating it. It allows their interior guys to get upfield and spill into the backfield. So how are you going to combat that? You know, because they bring in your tight end, keep him in. Your running backs, they have to step forward. Bottom line, your offensive line has to block them first to give yourself a chance.
And that is intercepted on the sideline. Wait, no. They'll say no. It was caught out of bounds. So this is just an incompletion here. So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down. Breeze going to throw. Flushed out right. On the run. He'll let this go deep right. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Xavier Howard. And he's able to get it back to right around the 27.
Okay, it's real simple to say from here, but we know that sometimes as a quarterback, you've got to know when to say when and just throw it away. Flushed out to the right, tries to make something out of nothing here, and he winds up floating one downfield that gets intercepted.
So after the INT, here's Mahomes going deep for Hopkins. And incomplete, a drop there in the middle 3rd of the field. That'll bring up 2nd down.
And you just know when that play call came in, their eyes lit up because anytime you get a chance to take a big shot downfield, that's a lot of fun, and they missed an opportunity.
And that'll be incomplete.
Feels like they're getting caught in between here because they did completions on 1st and 2nd down. Now you got to worry a little bit about the clock because you prefer not to give them another shot here in the 1st half. But if you don't pick up the 1st down, guess what? You're likely going to have to.
Rolling to his right. He can run for it, and he will. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the 1st, getting 14 yards on the scramble.
Under the category of obvious, you hate giving up a 1st down on 3rd and long. And somehow, he finds his way downfield and picks it up.
Yeah, if you look at the coverage defensively, Mahomes hit. He lost the football. And it's scooped up by the NFC. And he will return this one to the 30-yard line.
With no running backs in the backfield to help pass protect, all the receivers in their patterns, these are going to be hot routes if they sense a blitz or pressure on the quarterback. They've got to be prepared to break routes off early and get the football. In this case, never even had a chance. They popped the ball free in the backfield.
A free 5 yards as the defense jumps.
I know it's an anticipation game for them, but it's also a reaction game, and they reacted poorly on that one.
Here's Breeze to throw. And he finds his tight end. It's Ertz. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Give him 10 yards on that one, and that'll earn him a fresh set of downs. Flush to his right. And that's going to be caught. Touchdown NFC. Julio Jones. In the final seconds of the 1st half. And the NFC adds on to their lead.
And that's a lead that excites a team as they head into the half. Good way to finish things off.
Yeah, able to extend that lead, and you always say it, that can totally change the complexion of half number 2.
Yeah, it changes your morale, changes your outlook. But even before that, let's see if they decide to kind of squib kick or what they're going to do on the kickoff, because you don't want to give up a big play right before the half ends.
Good point. And this one travels out of bounds, so unsuccessful there on the onside kick try.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. Buying time to his left. And he's got this down a yard or two shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. All right, hang on. We'll jump over halftime. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This will be taken short.
Let's go, boy. Let's go.
The NFC offense heads out to begin this third quarter. They built a good first-half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime.
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. The sack there by J.J. Watt. To throw is Breeze. Thomas has got it. Complete. A nice pickup there, 19 yards. And they're set up better for third. Breeze going to try and throw on third down. Open man is Michael Thomas. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 17 yards on the pickup there, and also a first down. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down. They'll go to Barkley again. That's going to be a 6-yard gain. It leaves him with third down and just a yard to go. They'll try to run for it with Barkley. Going to lose yardage here back to the 12-yard line. My word, it'll be nothing short of a monstrous loss on the play, and that's going to make it 4th down. So Breeze is going to stay out there, and they're going to go for this on 4th down. So here we go on 4th down with Breeze. He gets this to Devontae Adams. And he's not able to get away. He is stopped well short of a first down. Oh, the lonely punter inside their own 20 figured for sure they were punting this away. They did not, and the move does not pay off.
You think someone put up the stop signal when he started to trot over the sideline? Nope, no, son. We're going to go for it here. Usually when you see a team do these types of things, it's because they're so dominant that they don't believe that they can get beat. This is much more of what you see in a high school game, maybe some of those mismatched college games. But in the NFL, any given Sunday is a phrase they take seriously. And guess what? That was probably going to backfire.
Mahomes firing complete. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. It's a gain of 11 yards that time, and it produces a new set of downs. They go play action here on first down. Forced out to his left. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Credit the secondary and credit the defensive game plan. They've been in his hip pocket all game long. They understood coming in that he was a big-time receiver.
Looking to throw is Mahomes. Eluding the pressure right. He'll run it. The improv act there, good for 9, and now they'll be looking at a 3rd and short, 3rd and 1.
Well, he's proven real effective running the football. No one open, don't force it. Just get what you can, and that's what he's done very well in this game.
On 3rd down, Connor, and he picks up the first down yardage as he takes this one down to the 15. He needed a yard, that's what he got, and it's going to earn him a new set of downs. To throw, it's Mahomes. Steps away to his left. Mahomes hit. He lost the football. And it's scooped up by the NFC. He's got a convoy, and he might be gone. The 40. He's at the 30. Past the 20. And he will take this back. A fumble return for an NFC touchdown. Oh, backbreaker. That'll drive the coach, the offense. Oh, it's a fake. They'll try and throw for it. And all this is taken in one-handed. What a catch. And they go the wrong way here. Knocked back to the 20. They've got this big lead. They said, forget one. We want two. Instead, they got 0.
Unbelievable that they even attempt it from the 15-yard line. What are they thinking? I do know this. When you fake one in this situation with that type of a lead, especially from the 15-yard line, oh, boy. I tell you what, meeting them again somewhere down the line, they'll remember this. Yeah, they'll think that they were trying to clown them a little bit.
Mahomes in the AFC now with a 1st and 10 at about the 32. Mahomes now to throw. Well, Mahomes can't get away, and down he goes. Harrison Smith on the safety blitz, able to get the sack. Now Mahomes throwing on 2nd down. And he drops it incomplete, and their struggles continue here.
That would have been a great catch, but it's real difficult to hold on to it because it was contested all the way. Would have been a great play if he'd been able to haul that one in.
On 3rd and long, it's Mahomes escaping the pressure right. Oh, now he'll try and chuck it deep left side. Oh, wide open, complete, and down to the 11.
Illegal forward pass, offense.
Oh, they hate that. Wipes out the big play.
And I know this is the NFL, so they would probably fine you for this type of a penalty. But when I was in college, you used to have to do up-downs for the number of yards that you cost a team in a big play.
They'll go for it. It's Mahomes. Flushed out right. It's his running back, Melvin Gordon. There goes Melvin Gordon. And he just falls short down at the 1-yard line. The decision to go for it pays off, and now they're set up 1st and goal. Throwing now is Mahomes. Fighting for the end zone. He lost the football. It's out. And it's scooped up by the NFC. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
And with that kind of a deficit, you can't afford to make any kind of mistakes. But it's been pretty symptomatic of what we've seen all game with them, isn't it? Down this big in the fourth quarter.
You'd say an afternoon to forget, absolutely. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far at 2nd down. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. In his own end zone, it's Breeze. He's going to dump it off to Gurley. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. It's a 9-yard pickup on the play, and that'll bring up a 3rd and 1. Breeze now, flush to his right. He may try and run for this. Only able to get back a yard for his efforts, and that leads us to 4th down.
And, partner, I would guess that in his headset he was hearing from his coach, it's 3rd down, don't take a sack. And in this case, he's able to avoid the pressure and get out of there. He doesn't get the 1st down, but he does turn a possible loss into positive yardage.
And he coughs up the football near his own goal line. And that's picked up by the AFC. And they'll stop him at the 1-yard line, but small consolation. They're following the turnover.
Well, partner, they went empty set there. No backs in the backfield. All receivers out in the pocket.
They come out here in the eye. The best starting field position you could possibly have. 1st and goal from the 1. Now it's Conner. And this one will wind up with him losing yardage. Back to the 4-yard line. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down. Mahomes going to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And it's a touchdown. Patrick Mahomes, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the AFC able to use the short field as they cash in for 6 points. Mahomes now going to lead his guys up for the 2-point try. Here's Mahomes to throw. He's got it. So they convert the 2. That keeps their slim hopes alive as we're back to a 2-score game. Well, it's still an uphill battle from here, that's for sure, but that makes it a 2-score game.
And now we see why teams practice so much on the 2-point conversion, why you have more than one play ready, because you may need multiples to throw out a ball game. Here's a great example right there.
Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at their 36-yard line. They'll run. It's Ezekiel Elliott of the Cowboys. And he'll do a nice job here just to fight his way back to the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. They'll run with the Rams' Todd Gurley. He's got a 1st down and then some at midfield. And finally marked down at the 42-yard line. Now the NFC going to take a timeout there 2nd. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this 4th quarter. So on the heels of the run by Todd Gurley, another 1st and 10. Jones has it. 20. Touchdown. Julio Jones with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the NFC able to capitalize on that fumble recovery and turn it into 6.
I know Paul Revere talked about by land or by sea, right? You know, 1 by land, 2 by sea. He didn't mention air because right now we're seeing a big-time performance, aren't we? That's 2 touchdowns so far in this game.
Where'd you pull that one from?
And, you know, every now and then I actually listened in history class.
And you're just a scholar all the way around. You're reading all the time. I like that you fit that into the broadcast.
You know, I just grab a nugget when I can.
Now after the fumble recovery, it's Mahomes. He'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
So many times we talk about having good eye discipline when you're playing defense, making sure your eyes are in the proper place on a given play. Looks like that discipline came to the front there, didn't it? They were able to hold him for a short gain when he took off running.
And he drops it incomplete, and their struggles continue here. After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. They'll look to throw here, escaping the pressure right. Now a desperation throw deep down into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 25. He was looking for Landry that time.
Well, this defensive pressure has been constant all game long. The pass rush, the coverage, they've all been excellent, and now they'll tack on an interception here as this one continues to slip just further and further out of hand.
It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Frustrating for a defense, energizing for an offense. Finding a way to create that type of yardage in your running game, that'll make the guys carrying the ball very, very happy.
Opposite.
Bree's going to throw here. They'll roll him out right. He'll try and run it. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. Now the NFC going to use their 3rd and final timeout. It'll be their 3rd and final timeout, so as they talk things over, we'll step aside.
Yellow lady.
Play action. Breeze. This is complete to Michael Thomas. And he will score. Touchdown NFC. Michael Thomas. 63 yards. And the NFC just continuing to pour it on. Oh, it's a fake. They'll try and throw for it. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he'll get into the end zone as the 2-point conversion is successful.
Partner, they're up big. They snap the ball from the 15 for a regular PAT, yet they fake it and get it. Is the kicker's leg tied? What's going on here?
I don't know, but defensively, now with this deficit, now you add 2 more onto that. They fake the PAT. That stings a little.
It definitely stings, and I know the guys that I played for, they wouldn't be as mad at the opposition as they would have been at us for allowing that to happen.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And he's got the hook up to Landry. Taking it right down Broadway. And he will score. Touchdown AFC. Jarvis Landry, 47 yards. And the AFC able to get a bit closer. And there they got him the ball. Just get it to him, let him do the rest.
You know, he probably said that to his quarterback as he broke the huddle. I like the play call. Just get it to me. I'll take care of the rest of it.
Helping out his rack, right? RAC?
Run after catch, and he loves that, and he's going to carry that in at contract time.
Very short kick. This will be taken by one of the up men. The offense for the NFC back out there. And it's great to see the stars all out in one place, but in terms of football, what's really great to see is a very entertaining Pro Bowl as we are tied in the fourth quarter.
And how many of these guys thought going into this game, after a pretty easy week heading into it, that the pressure would ratchet up now and someone has to make a play, which means someone will have a play made against them and not have to live with that for the rest of the year.
And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked off by the all-pro linebacker. It's Von Miller. And nearly a touchdown as they finally stop him down at about the 3-yard line. He couldn't get the hook up there that time with Thomas. The defense gets him the ball via the turnover. Now can this offense cash in? First and goal. Steps away. And he will score. Touchdown AFC. From 3 yards out. And the AFC able to use the short field as they cash in for 6 points.
Great field position has to be one of the best friends an offense can have. When you don't have very far to go, you should cash it in with points.
Now Mahomes being chased out left. And he will get into the end zone to shave 2 more points off the deficit. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This will be taken about the 12. And a great return. Solid field position. He's up all the way to the 45-yard line. They've got good starting field position as they come up here first and 10 at the 45. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Jarrell Casey. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop him. So, Charles, a victory for the NFC. Final thoughts on this Pro Bowl?
We had some fun, didn't we?
Absolutely.
A lot of excitement, some big plays to watch, a lot of those great matchups that we don't get to see during the regular season because sometimes teams don't play against each other. And, oh, by the way, no one got hurt. There's the win for everyone. I think the fans enjoyed this one.
So that's a wrap for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, and this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com. So long, everybody.
Know what time it is. Playing skills, you did. Playing skills. Ice on the wrist, car on the wrist, hole in the wrist, watch out flip, watch out whip, I'm in the whip, hole in the wrist, I never switch, ice on the wrist, car on the wrist, hole in the wrist, watch out flip, watch out whip, I'm in the whip, hole in the wrist, I never switch, ice in the wrist, I get the money but I never switch. They saying you switch it, you won't get it. You know they came from the bottom and now we is lit. You was lit, I gotta get it, I gotta get it. You hating cause ice on the wrist. My bitch, you wanna be famous, They act like they made us, You know I'm icy in Vegas, This for the that hate us, I make a lot of new money, When the not savers, You be liking my flavor, I think it's cause ice on the wrist, on the wrist, on the wrist. Watch out, I never switch, you never switch, I never switch.
Ever since I blew, they all on my. Hey, back then, didn't know I exist. Don't touch my cup, you know how I sip. Hey, got your.